Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Tuesday. Got a full slate today, 15 matchups. Before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been great. Back from a few days on vacation. So I probably won't be on vacation for a few months, most likely. So back in the swing of things, guys. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, we're going to get right into it here. 15 matchups, starting with the Seattle Mariners versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for the Mariners is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 3.65. He's 10-5. Pitching for Oakland is Cole Irvin with an ERA of 3.57. He's 9-11. Favored at -150. Seattle +130 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Flexen, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings. Gave up 1 run and had 5 strikeouts. For Irvin, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 1 strikeout. Yeah, tough matchup here to start the slate. No, not much of a pitching advantage here. Seattle's actually looked pretty decent in their last couple games. Oakland hasn't really looked that impressive. They didn't look that good in that San Francisco series. I'm still going to roll with Oakland here. I don't hate the Seattle play. Pretty decent value with Seattle. But the hope is Oakland can come through in this matchup. Probably not one of my favorite matchups on the slate, but I'm going to roll with Oakland. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Madison Bumgarner with an ERA of 4.06. He's 7-7. Pitching for the Pirates is JT Brubaker with an ERA of 5.49. He's 4-13. Arizona opening up as the favorite at -100. Pittsburgh +100 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Bumgarner, he's 1-0. Pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run and had 5 strikeouts. For Brubaker, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs and had 6 strikeouts. This isn't a very fun game to bet on. I mean, there's zero value in this game whatsoever. Both pitchers haven't really been that great. Bumgarner's actually been more solid than Brubaker. Brubaker, giving up 7 runs, 5 runs, and 8 runs. Gonna roll with the Diamondbacks here. There's just zero value in this game. 2 awful ball clubs. I'm gonna take the slightly better pitcher in Bumgarner, and gonna roll with the Diamondbacks in this one. All right, next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Los Angeles Angels. Pitching for the Angels is Dylan Bundy with an ERA of 6.04. He's 2-9. Pitching for the Orioles is Spencer Watkins with an ERA of 5.62. He's 2-5. LA opening up as the favorite at -143. Baltimore +125 with the over-under at 10.5. The last start for Bundy, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Watkins, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Can't trust Baltimore. I mean, they've just been playing god-awful here. Dylan Bundy's looked pretty good in his last couple matchups here. Gonna stick with the Angels in this one. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 3.64. He's 1-1. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 1.64. He is 4-4. Tampa Bay opening up as the favorite at -115. Philly +105 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Rasmussen, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Suarez, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Close game here, 2 solid teams. I like the way the Rays have been playing lately. They've been playing really good. Not much value in this game here, but I'm going to lean with the Rays here. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching for the White Sox is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.06. He's 9-6. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.52. He's 8-6. Toronto opening up as the favorite at -125. The White Sox plus 105 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Cease, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 5 strikeouts. For Berrios, he's 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. I like the Blue Jays here. I do like Jose on the mound. The White Sox kind of struggling their last couple outings here. Didn't look good against Tampa Bay. Toronto's already looked pretty okay in this series so far, getting that game 1 win. I'm going to roll with the Blue Jays. Not much value in this game. Going to take the Blue Jays still. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Boston Red Sox. Pitching for the Twins is Griffin Jax with an ERA of 5.11. He's 3-1. Pitching for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 3.12. He's 0-3. Boston opening up as the favorite at minus 230. Minnesota plus 195 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Jax, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Houck, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Yeah, I like Boston here. Griffin Jax hasn't been that good on the mound for the Twins pretty much all season here. I think it's a good series for Boston to, rack up some wins. Minnesota didn't look good in that Yankee series. I'm going to stick with the Red Sox here. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the New York Mets. Pitching for the Giants is Sammy Long with an ERA of 5.72. He's 1-1. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 3.21. He's 1-2. Both teams currently in a pick'em at minus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Long, he's 0-1. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. For Megill, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run and had 6 strikeouts. In a pick'em scenario, I'm going to roll with the Giants all day long here. No way I'm trusting the Mets. Not going to do it. Taking the better team in a pick'em scenario, that's just kind of the obvious, logical thing to do, and I'm not putting any faith in this Mets team. Going to stick with the Giants. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for the Rangers is Taylor Hearn with an ERA of 3.70. He's 2-4. Pitching for Cleveland is Eli Morgan with an ERA of 5.80. He's 2-5. Cleveland opening up as the favorite at minus 165. Texas plus 145 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Hearn, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 2 strikeouts. For Morgan, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 8 strikeouts. Not excited about this game here. Really hard to put any trust or faith in this Rangers team. Not going to do it. Cleveland's actually been playing really well. Looked really good in the LA series. Going to roll with the Indians in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Pitching for the Nationals is Eric Fedde with an ERA of 5.14. He's 5-8. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 7.76. He's 4-6. Washington opening up as the favorite at minus 108. Miami minus 102 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Fedde, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 4 strikeouts. For Luzardo, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 4 strikeouts. I hate making all my videos all favorites, but it's really hard to trust these underdogs or take any of these underdogs when, in a close game right here, I would normally take the underdog here, but hard to trust Luzardo on the mound. Giving up 4, 5, and 7 runs. Can't trust that here. I'm going to roll with the Nationals. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Yankees is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 5.51. He's 8-8. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 3.41. He's 12-4. Atlanta opening up as the favorite at minus 150. The Yankees plus 130 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Heaney, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. For Morton, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 9 strikeouts. Yeah, kind of a tough matchup for me, honestly. Morton's been really good on the mound for the Braves here. Both teams playing very well. I mean, God, they've racking up tons of wins. Only lost one game in their last 10 for both these teams here. Playing really good baseball. I'm going to take the Yankees plus 1.5. Just lights out baseball for both these squads. Should be a good one. Going to roll with the Yankees on the run line. All right, next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitching for the Tigers is Casey Mize with an ERA of 3.69. He's 6-6. Pitching for the Cardinals is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 2.68. He's 9-1. St. Louis opening up as the favorite at -200. Detroit plus 170 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Mize, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. For Flaherty, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Yeah, I like St. Louis here. I don't love this matchup. I'm gonna kind of stay away. I don't really like Casey Mize on the mound. He's been all right, but giving up 2, 3, and 4 runs. Flaherty's actually looked really good on the mound for the Cardinals here. I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals. Don't really love it, but gonna stick with St. Louis. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the Rockies is Yerman Marquez with an ERA of 3.73. He's 11-9. Pitching for the Cubs is Justin Steele with an ERA of 3.22. He's 2-2. Colorado opening up as the favorite at -143. Chicago plus 133 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Marquez, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. For Steele, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, I like the Rockies here. Been pretty decent. I just have no faith in this Cubs team. I mean, how can you? They've just been very awful here. I'm going to roll with the Rockies. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Pitching for the Reds is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 3.78. He's 10-4. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.13. He's 8-4. The Brewers opening up as the favorite at -175. Cincinnati plus 160 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Mahle, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. For Burns, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Like the Brewers here. I normally am on the Reds. Mahle's been pretty solid too, but Corbin Burns is pretty elite. Has only given up 1 run in his last 3 starts on the mound. I mean, you can't really beat that. Mahle coming off a very bad game, giving up 5 runs. I'm gonna roll with the Brewers here. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Houston Astros. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 5.23. He's 3-8. Pitching for the Astros is Luis Garcia with an ERA of 3.32. He's 9-6. Houston opening up as the favorite at -240. Kansas City plus 210 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Singer, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. For Garcia, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Houston, man, they've been letting everybody down. Looked really bad yesterday. Kansas City, they've actually been pretty solid. Their last 6-7 games, they've actually looked really good. Houston, they've been struggling. They've been struggling against Kansas City. Just a week or 2 ago, lost 3 out of the 4 games against Kansas City. Hard to trust Houston as big favorites here. I'm not going to do it. They've been struggling against the Royals. Going to take the Royals plus 1.5. Last matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the San Diego Padres. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 3.29. He's 13-3. Don't know who's pitching for the Padres. Be sure to check that out when that gets announced. It is a 10 o'clock game, so very late game. The over-under is at 8. Last start for Urias, he's 1-0. pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. I'm going to stick with the Dodgers here. Padres, man. 2 wins in their last 8 matchups here. They're playing very bad baseball here. Don't want to be a part of that. Dodgers looking really good right now. I'm going to stick with the Dodgers. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Glad to be back. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.